Welcome to GenZ Talks, and today I'm not going to talk about the usual things that I talk about. Today, the topic is something different, and it is about an issue that is being discussed nowadays worldwide, and it's about India, and it's about an incident, an infamous incident that was not an attack. First of all, that was not an attack, it was a massacre that happened. So, on April 2022 2025, I mean yesterday, we witnessed the attack on Indian citizens, and it held on Baslan Valley, Pahalgam, Kashmir. Kashmir, that is an integral part of India, and we there witnessed another terror attack. And there, in this attack, 26 innocent lives were gone. They were mercilessly killed. This was not just an attack, this was a massacre. It was a message soaked in blood. My name is Vishnu Mishra, as you all know, and what I am about to say now does not come from a script. It is coming from my soul. So I got up to this news yesterday night that we have witnessed a terror attack. Wait. So as of now, maybe everyone of us knows that yesterday in Kashmir and Pahalgam, almost at least 26 Indian citizens lost their lives, and including mothers, brothers, sisters, newlywed couples, and they were slaughtered by the terrorists like animals. There is no answer to these slaughters, like how they killed them. The people who they killed were civilians. They were tourists like me and you, and they were not carrying guns. They were not in uniform. They were just tourists, just like me and you, and yet they were killed like animals. And the monsters behind this were an extension from Lashkar-e-Taiba, that is a terrorist organization funded by Pakistan. And these Pakistani backed organizations that have the target to break India call themselves as soldiers of God. Hypocrisy beyond its limit. They checked names, the terrorists checked names of the people and checked their religion, checked pants, this, and then decided who to kill. Who live and who dies was based on the base of religion, and was based on who they have faith in, whom they pray to. Does not all the prayer goes to the same God? Who God, please, Bhagwan gave them brain. What kind of evil is this? They were like, terrorism has no boundaries. This. And what shook me more than the bloodshed was the silence. I didn't think that people are giving enough attention to this issue, and this deserves more attention, like the Pulwama attack have. And I wanna ask that where are the celebrities who post black squares when a foreign nation mourns, who post stories on like all eyes on Rafa when like when while global injustice is being happened. And I am I want to say everyone and each of them to each one of them, your own people died and you are still quiet. Where are the debates on prime time? Why did my school not even hold a single minute mourn for these innocent people who lost their lives? Are we that numb? Are we that usual to death of Indian individuals? This was not an attack on tourists. This was an attack on India's soul. India's soul, India's heart, India's crown. That is Kashmir. It has a crown. It is a crown on our head. And the most disturbing thing about that terrorist attack was they didn't ask where are you from. They asked what you pray, and then they pulled the trigger. Terrorism has no religion, but if you justify it, you do. And to the people who are thinking and who are daring to justify this act, don't even dare to justify this act. There is no justification when the people are slaughtered like animals. There is no what about, what if, no but anything. There should not be a question mark on this issue. We want justice as soon as possible. Yeah, we know that there are. I will talk about this a little later. So I have more to talk about now. Yeah, let me think. And I will urge each and every Indian to who is watching this, raise up your voice. Please raise up your voice, because your silence will cost us more lives. And if you are silent, this does not mean that you are neutral. It means you are part of the attack. As simple as that. Raise your voice. If you are Indian, if you are true Indian, please don't support this. There is no sense of supporting this. If you think there is a sense, comment down. Simple. I will prove you wrong. I'm saying it on weak in English. So another thing, I wanted to upload this video by yesterday as soon as I knew that the terror attack has happened, but at that time I was not, this place was occupied by someone, so I had to like change my plans. And now, as of now, I went to school today, and I also want to talk about this. Some of my friend, I thought that there would be like huge discussions on this. My school prayers, my teachers would talk about this in school prayers, my classes would have discussions on them, and but there was nothing much as of this, as of now. And I was like, this should not happen. Like, I'm in a school at the capital of this country, and they does not even care about the people that are being killed and slaughtered like animals. They were killed. Some of my friends there blamed the government, and what kind of mindset is this and where it is coming from? Let me say this loud and clear. If you are defending terrorism in the name of religion, you are not a liberal. You are a traitor. Kashmir is not a piece of land, it is piece of our heart. It is a piece of India. It is our land, and we will defend it with our voices, with our votes, and if needed, we will defend it with our blood. Indian youth is saying this. I will. And I want to like say something personal about myself, that yeah, I have chosen PCMB in class 12th. PCMB, that means medical and non-medical streams both, and I will be studying both. Choosing PCMB means that you will be going for a medical field or non-medical field both, but honestly I cannot imagine myself as of being a doctor or engineer, because maybe I will, but let's see what happens to my career and I don't think that my career is stable, because I believe in several careers, and my first aim is to build a successful first career, because I want to have several careers, and I believe in having several careers at a time. Norm, this is, and like my one of my favorite movies is Shishirsha. I have watched the movie Laila Majnun, that was even good, but when it comes for favorite movies, then Shershah is one of them, because it shows a dedicated individual. And in Laila Majnun they showed love, but not dedicated individuals. They were like kids of rich people, blessed rich. And I will say this, that if I ever get the chance, that I will join army and I will serve in Indian army. And the reason behind opening this channel was one of the reasons, like not a major reason, but one of the last reasons. So as you know that NDA has two phases, and this level 2 has SSB interview. And yeah, I have thought that in SSB interview, everyone knows that your English and your speaking skills, your commanding skills, your leadership skills, your mental ability, your leadership skills, they check all of that. And if you want to be selected in that, then if you want to be a lieutenant, then you have to pass all these examinations, and I want this, because I think there could be no other privilege than to being in the Indian army, than to serve. And about this terror attack, I want to say that I am young. I'm almost 17 will be will be 17 in 2 months. Now I'm 16, like almost 17. I may be young, but I'm not blind. I see the hate, I see the people, I see the silence, I see the people who are having silence, and I have had enough. So Kashmir is not a battlefield, it's India. It's in India, and it is an integral part of India, and every sip and every drop of blood spilled there will be remembered and avenged. We will take our revenge. Wait, someone is fighting. So now, much of the talks, and now I am. So I don't know what to talk about now. I just want your opinion on this matter, because honestly, I really love Kashmir, the place, and the people, their thought, and everything, because I think that there is happening somewhat identity crisis there. I don't know, maybe because, but I want, like, here in Delhi I can see each and individual from each and every state of India, but peoples from some northeastern states and people from Kashmir, I cannot see them much, because I don't know why. And I do not want this to happen as long as it has been happening. These are the integral parts of India. We have to be united. India is diverse, but this is India's unity. This is a factor that has made India larger and united. It's our dignity. Akhandata in Hindi, it is said. We cannot afford that our Akhandata is broken. Doesn't so for now we should not be fighting over communal rights, regional dialects, lingual basis, on the basis of caste. Just be united, and honestly I would say for now just have some faith on Indian army and on the government. Like, as the Pulwama attack, ignore the sitting position because it feels comfortable. Ignore the sitting position. So as we witnessed Pulwama attack on 14th of February 2019, but by God's grace, and the Indian army and government took the action really quick, and we got our revenge. But for now and every time, from now on to every time, there is the same government. Does not matter if you support or oppose this government, but as an Indian citizen and an Indian individual, you should have some patience and just have some faith in Indian army and the government. We really hope that the government will do something, and if they don't, then please don't expect any votes from us. Please don't expect, because we really admire, we know that there could be something, what is said, complex situations. This could be a trap for us, and we know that. Therefore we have some waiting period, but we don't want that our dignity is hurted once more. If we keep silence, then it will cost us more lives, and we do not want that. This is as simple as that. So I know India already have brilliant minds. India already have diplomats. They will think about this affair, what to do and what to not. But as individuals and as Indian citizens, I would just urge each and every one of you that please do not apply much public pressure on Indian army. Let them think what to do and what to not, because as you know that the world is hanged on in between the tariff war between China and USA. So there might be a possibility that China is doing something to trap India in this situation, and already Pakistan is hanged in between the Balochistan war with its own state. The Balochistan Liberation Army is trying to separate Balochistan from Pakistan. So maybe the Pakistani army is trying to divert their people's mind to this issue. And let's just be honest that we really hope that the government will do something, because as when the 26/11/2008 Mumbai terror attack happened, the government of Manmohan Singh didn't did anything, and that was not the case. We should do, and we should take action, because if we keep silence, then they will keep us hurting again and again. But so what I want to say that have some patience, because you don't know if we apply public pressure and in pressure and in fast in hurry, if the government takes a decision, if it launches a military operation and it backfires, like we do not really want even a single death of our soldier, because this will hurt more than anything, because the people who have left their homes to save us should not be dead. And so what I wanted to talk about also this, I'm talking about this here already 15 minutes, leave this, wait, see it even. So I was trying to say this, that one of my friends today said that had a view and represented in front of me that Indian politics should have more and more political young leaders in their Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha, and this is true. But the problem arose when she said that Indian political leaders should have Indian politics should be represented by young youth leaders. One example is Chirag Paswan, of a young leader, Raghav Chadha. I don't know his age, but he looks young. Anurag Thakur looks young. मैं भाई वो छोड़ो who looks young and everything. But the problem arises when she said that the prime minister and president, home ministers, these cabinets should be represented by young leaders. But the problem is this should not happen, because when I was a kid, even I used to think that young leaders should get a chance to run the country. But I forgot where I was. So the political leaders should not be young who are president or prime minister, because I used to think that they should be young when I was a kid. But when I grew up, then I really realized that they shouldn't be young, because just imagine, I think because young leaders have boiling blood, they don't have much experience, they are impatient, honestly. If there is a young leader, there is a young prime minister of India, and people apply public pressure on him that do something on this issue as soon as possible. Otherwise, we won't give you vote. Then maybe on the effect of public pressure, he will do something that shouldn't have been done. But by God's grace, this India is doing some. So India doesn't. भाई क्या हो? Wait. 17 minutes. So the point is, Indian politics should have young leaders, but they should not hold top positions like president and prime minister, because most of them are impatient. If someone is patient and someone really deserves to be there, then please bring it to that position. What was that? Sorry. Then please help him to reach that level. So maybe that was all. Let me pause. So finally the sit is over, and maybe that was all that I wanted to say today. The video is very long as it was yesterday, but the topic was really important to discuss. And by the end of the video, I want to say that Kashmir is not a battlefield, as I said. It is an integral part of India, and it will be as always. I really want, and I will serve for my nation. So this happens when you choose the worst corner of your house. Leave this. What I was saying, that Kashmir is not a battlefield. It is India, and it is an integral part of life. So I wore my specs. So Kashmir and everything happened, and I was not that much serious, but internally I am. Since I heard that news, I cannot stop thinking about this news. My condolences. So about my opinion, I strongly condemn this act, and honestly, whenever I grew up, whenever I get the opportunity to serve my nation, I will do. Like the Israelis, for example, the Israelis, they serve their nation no matter where they are. And for this, And as similarly I will show my nation no matter where will be I am. Even if I will be the richest person, then even I will show my nation, because real, there are two important like factors: religion and nation. Religion and nation. And but religion is a private issue and nation is not a private issue. Nation is public. Religion should be a private matter of yourself, and nation should not be below any aspect within the country. Nation should be your topmost priority. And even for me, my nation is everything, even top than my religion, because my nation gave me the culture, my nation gave me this religion, and my nation gave me this caste, my nation gave me this blood. And everyone of myself, my family fought for this nation, fought for this lineage, fought for this vansh. And that was all. I think by the way, Kashmir is such a beautiful place. If I want to if I will make a list of top 10 places that I want to visit internationally, then Kashmir would be one of them. And even in the national, even when it comes to national, then it would indulge in top 5 positions, in one of the top 5 positions. And I will honestly, if I don't know what will I become: doctor, engineer, diplomat, and any bureaucrat, minister, or whatever. But where will be I don't know. But I will serve my country as beyond my limits. That was all. Maybe if you have seen this video till last, I really hope that it has not wasted the time, but I think maybe it have. So because it has some generalized thoughts, not much of editing, not much of anything, not much of information. But if you have watched till the end, then please leave a comment. It really means to me a lot. It really means a lot to me. At the end, I would say the Hindu philosophy that is being said: धर्म की जय हो, अधर्म का विनाश हो, प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो, विश्व का कल्याण हो. That is the thing. Terrorism has no religion and it does not have. The thing is true, but how much time can we deny this, that all terrorists, almost all of them, come from the same religion, and majority of them? Why, bhai? This should not happen. And by saying these things, we will embrace the communal violence, and for now we should not be doing this. We should be focusing much and more on development, India's development. So just focus on this. Don't be a much of liberal that we don't care who is dying on our borders. Your borders is everything to yourself, because you're sleeping peacefully in your beds at night because someone is risking their lives. So because someone's family is spending their nights in fear that his family member, his main earning source, is on the borders and could die anytime. Respect these people by heart. That was all I wanted to say. Respect Indian Army. Have some faith on them. Have some faith on Indian government, and I really hope that they will do something. India will stand way. Dharma will rise. Karma will get real. They will get what they want. India will rise again. Dharma will rise again. Fiercely for back. I'm done. If you watch this video, please leave down your comments and what you think about this issue and about others. Just leave a comment. Even that was all. And about the thing that why I am not uploading much videos, and the reason behind this is I am tired, and honestly I was not even thinking to upload this video. I want to upload this, but I didn't want to upload another video because I was like tired. There are a lot of things that I want myself to talk about, but maybe I will talk about a little later, because I have much and more backlogs and my academics are much weaker going in that phase. So maybe if I will complete these things, then I will be recording much and more videos again. Till then, leave a comment. If you like or subscribe, if you want to do otherwise, leave it. There is no need of liking or subscribing this video, because as I had seen that last video has crossed 220 views, and this scares me because I don't want much people to see these videos, because if any of my friends at school or coaching, wherever have seen this, then I would be embarrassed as hell to talk with them after that. So I just want some people, like really a bunch of group, chota sa, small group of people who watches this and motivates me, and I will motivate them. We will grow together. That is my only aim. Just be bye. Oh yeah, that was all. Goodbye. Bye. Meet you tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, then Saturday, Sunday, maybe on weekends, whenever I will be free. Till then, Jai Hind. Let's make our nation proud. Let's keep our nation proud. Let's make our nation proud. That was all. Sorry for the inconveniences that has happened within the videos. And if you watched this long, thanks a lot. It really means a lot to me. Bye. Was the voice.